What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Lolo, I need you to give me a minute. Okay, go Cage. Good girl. Anyhow, guys, I just thought I'd sip on my tea and talk to you about what I have been doing when I'm struggling, especially when I'm struggling to pray. And I'm not talking. Yes, I know that we can pray anywhere. We can pray in the toilet, we can pray in the bathroom, and even when you're walking and you're just like, God, thank you for the day. God, man, I'm going through this and that. Thank you, because I know your grace is going to be sufficient. I'm not talking about those kind of prayers because I feel like it doesn't matter, for me personally, it doesn't matter what I'm going through. Those prayers, I will always make. Those silent prayers, those like, I don't know what to call them. It's like journals, but journals to God, you get? Those ones I'll always make. I'm talking about the prayer, go into your inner place, go into your inner room. That's the kind of prayer I want to address. I have found that it is very hard for me to just give myself or devote some time to just lock myself up and pray. And I can attribute that to so many things. I can attribute it to the busyness of life. I can attribute it to mood swings. Yeah, don't judge me. I can attribute it to mood swings. I can attribute it to situations, like what is happening in life, circumstances. I can attribute it to a lot of things. But I have found out that these things just steal away moments where God could be speaking to me, and I feel like I'm always speaking to God, but I never really stop to listen to God. And I feel like in that secret place is where God really speaks to me. That is also from experience. So whenever I am finding challenge in praying like that, I usually do the following things. One, I'd either call my prayer partner or my best friend. Chances are my best friend is my prayer partner. But I'll call one of them who's available and just ask them for us to pray together. And what that does for me, it's like their fieriness kind of rubs off on me. And the Bible says that two is better than one, because when one is cold, the other one will make them warm. And this is not necessarily in the bad sense, but even when one's fire spiritually is cold or has died down, the other person will kind of like, Nika, it's like lighting a candle. It's like candles sharing light when one is out. Yeah. Two, I would either listen to worship music. I would listen to worship music and play music that is like really ministers to me, not gets me emotional. Please know the difference. There's worship music that would get you emotional, make you feel some type of way, but for me it's worship music that ministers to me. I don't know if you get the difference. Like worship music that either says to God what I would want to say, but I'm finding it really hard to say, or worship music that would rebuke me just for me to come to a place of, I need to get things straight with my Father, or music that would charge me, would charge me into, or remind me. That's how it charges me. It reminds me of who my Father is, of what He has done for me before, of just His nature as a Father, as the Creator, as the all-knowing, So call a friend, listen to worship music. Other times, I would just take a long time and just lock myself up in my room and just be in silence. Like, just lock myself up in my room. No phone, no laptop, nothing, no book to read. Just lock myself. And I'm not sleeping. Just lock myself in my room. And I found that my thoughts kind of start, it's like the way I think nowadays. And this has come with time, because usually I would be distracted into thinking about, what I want to do with my life. What am I doing right now that is helping me go into that direction that I want to go. Like, so many things about life would come to my thoughts. But right now, I start thinking about, my God. It's like my inner spirit automatically communicates with God. So when I'm alone, when I'm alone, I just find myself randomly talking to God. And I found that has really helped me get into a place of prayer, because randomly I would just start singing in my spirit, like a song would bubble in my spirit, a song that I've heard before, and it would really help me get into that place of saying a prayer or talking to God. The other thing is taking walks. I have found that when I'm taking morning walks or even evening walks, and I go into a place where it's just very scenic or very like full of trees, and the light is just peering through or peeking through the leaves. Ah, man, like those things. I don't know if I'm too much into fantasy, but those things just really make me very aware of the great God I serve. So I'm just like, hey, like it will just start like a joke, hey, must say God in yeah, when William say, and then it will just go into me praising God and thanking God for who He is, and yeah, that. Iyo ikishindikana, I have a book. I am a writer. I need to find it. It's in my room. But I have notebooks. I journal a lot. So I find that when I'm going through these books, I've written prayers in there, I've written my dreams in there, I've written interpretation of those dreams, but I've also written my testimonies in those journals. And when I go through them, I just find, like, it reminds me of the role that God has played in my life over time, and it charges me up to just thank Him. And usually I find that whenever I start thanking God or I start praising God, automatically the rest follows. Automatically I will confess my sins. Automatically I will make my needs known to God. Automatically I just adore God. I thank Him, So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you in case it helps, I wanted to share that with you in the hopes that it helps one of you as well. If you're struggling to pray, you can, these are just the things that have helped me. You guys can let me know in the comment section what you guys have been doing that is helping you in your moments of I don't feel like praying, in your moments of, and I know I'm not the only one who gets to a place where you are in your feelings with God, or you feel like you need to question God. I see you. Yeah, I know I'm not the only one, because I get into that place and I'm just like, but really, why? Like, you've just taken me through that the other day. Why do I have to go through this now? Kwani, I'm the only one. You see that meme of, hey, in 2023, God don't sign me up in your strongest soldiers list. I was among those people who are like, hey, God, in 2023, please spare me. You get? But I have come to learn that when God appoints you into His army, He trusts you. He trusts you to go through whatever it is that He's up, whatever mission that He has set out for you, and He also provides grace and He provides people to walk with you in this journey. So I must say these things are easier said than done, by the way. In the moment, it feels like the world is crumbling and closing in on you. But once you are past it and you look back in hindsight, I'm always like, yeah, because I never come out the same way. Like, whenever God takes me through something, I never come out the same way. I'm usually stronger especially mentally and spiritually. I'm always strong. I can handle more things. I can handle myself better. So it's always for my benefit and for God's glory. So yeah, that's all I just wanted to share with you guys. If you're going through a season where you're just feeling like, I don't want to pray, try those things. For me, they have really, really helped me. Call a prayer partner, take a walk, write your testimonies down and go through them. Have some quiet time, or just listen to worship music. That for me has worked, and I would like you guys to also let me know in the comment section what you guys have been doing to reignite your fire in your secret place. Yeah, so let's make risotto, and I don't know what the other thing is, the chicken wrap, whatever. There's just something that we're making in this last section of this video, so I hope you enjoy.
Let me first of all start by saying that I did not make any of this food. It was all made by my brother Samson Mochola, the chef. And yeah, there was a lot of food that was being cooked. But the main star of the show was risotto and this chicken wrap thing that he's doing. So I'm going to walk you through what he's currently doing. Okay, so before the step that he's doing, which is rolling the veggies inside the chicken breast, he had cut a chicken breast in the middle and flattened it so that that's how you got the flat and large surface area. And then he's rolling them in cling film, and then after that he's gonna wrap them now in aluminium foil, and then he's gonna put them in the water to boil so that the meat cooks, but then it retains the moisture. And then after this, he's gonna pan-searing? I don't know, in a pan, just to give it a little bit of crispiness on the edge, but still retain its moisture. And then after that, it's going to be cut into this nice circle slices and put on top of the risotto with these veggies. Yeah, it was yummy to say the least.
Until next time, please don't worry, worship and pray, and just know all things are working together for your good as long as you love the Lord and you're called according to His purpose. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it with someone who you think it's going to be of help. And yeah, turn on your notifications so that you know next time when I'm posting another video.